Hello. Good morning, everybody, after so long. Shavil, hello. Nice to see ya. How you doing? Did that alert even play? I don't know. Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you. And 47 months. I say this every time somebody subs. I really need more badges. Oh no. Alert was seen but not heard. Oh. Well, I think I fixed the problem. I see I see the problem. Okay. Sorry. But thank you regardless. Sorry, I'm coffee. It's just gonna be that way. We gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Tell me if the game is too loud, because... Wait a second, I have 2 microphones. Am I not muted now? Does that help? Is it better? Mayhaps it is better. Yes, you are now heard. Wonderful. For some reason I have 2 microphone sources. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to just fix this in the way that's actually better. Like, let's let's do this for real. now? Am I still muted? Yes? What? Okay, I'll have to figure this out later, it would seem. No, it's better now? Okay, okay. No, you're good, okay. Okay, we won't touch anything. It's working. My entire stream setup is held together by structural integrity dust. It's fine. We're fine. Oh god, okay. We're here. Hi, everybody. Luigi, nice to see ya. Yeah, we're back. And I have to remember what we're doing. Priority number 1, it appears, is that I'm gonna thirst to death. So, if we could- uh-oh. We could not do that? That would be ideal, first of all. Great. Uh-oh. I vanished into into the side of my boat. Okay. There's no water down here. Wonderful. I have to figure out what on earth was happening last time we did this. Okay. Sponsored by Entropy. Oh no. Okay, where is anything that I'm transporting? This is all of my food so that I don't starve to death in the middle of the ocean. Why does this seem so bug-eyed? Does this seem like distorted to you? Okay. But what am I carrying? What is my purpose here? All of this. Gold Rock City in some number of days that's too small for me to see. 13, possibly. Okay, well we've got 13 days to get to Gold Rock City. I did remember that we were heading there. Could not tell you where we are located at the moment, as it is cloudy. There are not enough stars for me to be able to see. The chronometer is not going to help us at the moment. So here's our map, right? As I recall, we were over by Dragon Cliffs, over here on the right. We are heading west toward Gold Rock City. I don't know where we are in between. We're gonna figure that out once it's daytime. Alu, thank you for the resub! Appreciate you. Hopefully you heard it that time. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you, I'm sorry. But it's great to see you. Okay, I hungry. That's fine. Oh wait, was I cooking things? Oh no. Was I making soup? I was not making soup. I have a carrot and a cucumber that may soon become desiccated. I was not smoking anything. That's lovely. What is this? Firewood? Sure. Yeah, I might just munch on a couple of, a couple little... Oh god, I threw everything off of my... Everything's fallen off of my table! Oh no. Anywho, I'm just gonna be over here casually munching on a couple vegetables. Because they're over here for a reason. I dried them for a reason. Okay, we don't need that much food. It's fine. It's fine to be a little hungry sometimes, okay? We're going to sleep, because I need it to be daytime, like, desperately. But it's good to be back. It's nice to see all of you. Thank you for being patient while I was gone for so long. It was, miserable. Still nighttime. We don't even have sails up, I don't think, right now. I didn't actually notice, but we're not moving enough. Like, we're not rocking enough, I don't think, to show that we have sails up. Which is good, because I don't know where I am. And I don't know where I should be going, you know? Do you maybe want to pick up the crate that's above the ceiling? Shh! Shh! That's supposed to be there. No longer surrounded by reindeers. Well, you know. You can't live in a magical land forever, I suppose. Boy, this night- oh, it's raining and storming and bad. Okay, look. This sucks. So I'm gonna go down and get, like, some real food. Oh, no, 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 no. 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 Stop. I ain't breaking no seal on my delicious oranges. What we got over here? Goat cheese. 12 of those. 12 pork. Ugh, none of these have a broken seal. I don't want to... They'll start to spoil if I open them. Nah. Fine, I'll just eat it. I was gonna cook this carrot. I remember that. Give me the cucumber. Thank you. That did barely anything. Anything in here? Oh, there's literally nothing in here. Okay, fine. What about this? Nothing in here. Uh-huh. Alright. Anything in here? No. Okay. What about here? Fish! Yes! I was in possession of so many fish. You love to see it. Alright, we're gonna sleep through this storm. But yeah, Christmas break was garbage. I hate to say it. Both of us were desperately ill. As Bondo went to the hospital, he's fine now. But... oh... obviously, I'm still getting over being sick. And I was sick for weeks. It was kind of miserable. We didn't really get very much rest. But I hope that you all had a better end of the year. Did you do anything fun? Alu obviously prancing around out here with reindeers. Okay, we're fully rested. I think that I slept longer than I wanted to. Ah, this is fine. Except I still don't know where I'm going. What time is it? Early. Alright. So I have... uh-oh. Hopefully that's the storm that's passed and not the storm that's coming. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna move my window a little bit higher. Okay. Oh my god, there's another storm. How many storms are there? Alright, so... I can't... what direction is the wind going? The wind is directly at my back, which is nice. And I am going... the problem is that I'm going, like, southwest. Sort of west-southwest. And I don't really want to be going southwest. And also these waves are, like, really high. All things considered. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... because it's storming... nope, nope. Not the squares, please. Squares are a bit much right now. I'm gonna throw out our, jib. And... it's under tension right now, which is why this is going so slow. We're gonna creep. We're gonna creep ever so slowly. That should actually flip to the other side if I was smart. But, you know. So we're just gonna go real slow. We have time before this, the stuff needs to be delivered. I would really, really rather that this was over here. But I can't necessarily... okay, good. Good. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. I was gonna say I can't really force it to jibe, but it did. It did. Hey, why is my spyglass up here? Who are you? Who are you? Random spyglass sitting on the floor. I have mine in my inventory. Alright. I don't want to be going southwest. I don't... it's easier it's to sail further southwest than it is to sail north in these winds, so I would rather not overshoot it down too far, if that makes sense. It's a mimic, throw it away. Alright, so we're gonna go real slow. You can see we're just ever so gently turning west. So slow you could barely even see it. I contemplate... uh-oh. I was still holding the wheel. I contemplate whether we may want a little more sail power. Where am I going? I am going to a giant city called Gold Rock City to drop off a bunch of whatever it was that I decided that we were going to drop off there. Oranges, possibly. Alright, west. That's really all I can ask for. Is ideally going just about due west. Because, as I showed on here, we started off in Dragon Cliffs, over there to the right. Boy, we're really rocking here. Couldn't tell you where we are now in between, but Gold Rock City is directly west, so that's the thought process here. And we've just about corrected to west. I'm gonna leave this here. The helm is gonna like shift just a little bit. That shows how balanced my sails are. And I don't, like in real life, that shows you how balanced your sails are, right? Because if your sails are dragging in one direction, it doesn't really matter where you put the helm, it's gonna also start spinning in that direction. So, I don't necessarily want it to be 100% balanced right now. I would like for the ship to fight the wind a little bit, which will help to keep us in a line. We built this city on rock and gold. Going from Gold Rock City, which this is a voyage I've never done, that maybe we should do at some point. I lived originally in Aestrin, up here at the very top of this map. And my very first sea voyage, I went down to Happy Bay, and ended up in Dragon Cliffs. And I've kind of just been doing a little triangle between Gold Rock, Happy Bay, and Dragon Cliffs over and over again. I have never made the journey back from Gold Rock to Aestrin. Gold Rock, as its name implies, has a lot of gold. And Aestrin is... Oopsie. Oh, I've ruined everything. Is in sore need of gold most of the time. So, we could make a lot of money going that way, but obviously it's a very long journey. That is like the single longest journey you can make on that map. To be fair, you don't have to stay on that map. I would love for this storm to be over so that I could see where the heck we are and go a little faster. I mean, we could bear going a little faster. But, as in, like, we're not gonna die. Probably. But, like, for now, we'll do this in order to go faster. I won't necessarily drop more sail. This will cause us to start to lean, so you can see that the helm is drifting more to the side. I guess maybe you can't necessarily see that because you don't know what you're looking at. On a helm on a boat, there is one peg or pin that is called the king, and that is this one. You can see it because it's got this little, like, nugget right around the base. It looks a little bit thicker and bigger than all the other ones. That's the one that's supposed to be in the middle. When the tiller is completely straight, that one will be straight up. So we're leaning, which is fine. My character is hungry 100% of the time, I swear to God. Like, bro, you just ate an entire fish, dude. Can you go for more than 5 minutes? But yeah, what did everybody do over Christmas / New Year's / general end of December if you don't celebrate those things? We went to Husbando's house, obviously. Although I doubt that that's where we got sick, despite the fact that there was like 16 kids there. I actually think it was Husbando's co-worker, who has like 3 toddlers, and they were all like violently ill, and then she came into work anyway. Could I see the sky, please? I would like to go a little faster. We have a jib and like 4 inches of the main. But I don't... The thing is, I don't want to sleep. A lot of the time, you can see I have to keep adjusting this because the ship is now fighting, you know, which is fine. But, you know, you're tempted to sleep during this because there's nothing really you can do, right? Hey, keep your water off my boat. But if I sleep now, I won't be able to sleep at night because I won't be tired. And it's harder to do basically anything at night, so... Right, art projects, right. I remember you showed the, I don't remember what it's called. The cut thingies. The wax cut things, you know? The stampies. I'm sorry, I don't remember what it was called. I am aiming to stay just shy of due west. Just a little tiny smidge to the south. We can see sky over here. That's great. Is there another storm anywhere? Well, alright. While we're doing all this, I guess... Well, I'll go stand up here instead. Hold on a second. I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna take my fishing pole out back here, because sometimes I drop it. And let's just make sure I know how to cast it. I do. Okay, cool. I doubt we're gonna catch anything because look at how much we're dipping, you know? That bobber's barely gonna even stay in the water, but we might as well try. Oh hey, look at that. Hi, fish. Well, conveniently, the fish is also flying through the air. So... he's not really putting up much of a fight. Thanks, man. Oopsie. I dropped my entire fishing pole. My bad. Boink. Thank you. He stole my hook. What a jerk. Where be fish hooks? Oh god, they're somewhere. Have I opened this? I haven't. Have I opened this? I haven't. Do I not have a single box of open fish hooks? Anywhere? Downstairs, baby. I don't want to open a new box if I don't have to. This is all stuff for Gold Rock. All deliveries. Apparently I'm taking them some eel. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll open my fish hooks. Gimme. Yoink. Where's my fishing rod? Eh. Great. Thank you. I've got a hook again. Yeah, we went to Husbando's house, or his family's house, his mom's house. And, we made Christmas cookies with the kids, we opened a bunch of presents. Hey Chris, nice to see ya, how you doing? Those kids got so many presents. Uh-oh. The heck was that? What is this game about other than just sailing? That's what- Stop! That's what it's about. Hey, 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 hey! Hey, I am not stopping to get this, but stop running into my boat, please. That was a shipwreck that we just sailed past. That was slamming into my ship. Thank you very much. No, this is just- it's just sailing. Just a straight sailing simulator. Because for somebody like me, who misses being out on boats like this is very calming. Yeah, no, it's super chill. Super chill. I'm very thirsty, yes. I am very thirsty. I'm just trying to catch a fish first. I figured, oh, you know, I'll just wait until after I catch the fish and then take a drink, but boy, if there's not going to be any fish, then I guess I'll just abort plan. But yeah, the last time we played this game was, I think, like a week before... Okay, I do still have a hook. It was a week before I went out to sail on a ship like this. Which I am wont to do. Don't let me forget that this fish is here. Before it spoils. There, just chugged every ounce of water I possessed. Oh my Christ, can we be done, please? This storm. I'm heading a little more north than west, which is fine. The reason that that's happening, Chad, you want to do a little physics? Can you believe that this makes sense to me for how bad I am at math? We have... Hey, don't you flood my ship. Thank you. What? Did that? I don't know how much I like this. I don't know if perhaps running into that little mini shipwreck back there knocked a small hole in my ship. But stop filling with water. Anyway. Physics, right? Math. This is the one context in which math makes sense to me. So we have this jib sail. It's a triangular sail. It's smaller than this sail, which is a square sail. Not only because it's a triangle instead of a square, but also because this sail is just bigger. So, that means that as the wind comes and pushes on the boat, it's going to be pushing harder on the back than it is on the front because the sail is bigger, it's taking more wind, you get it. As the back is being pushed this way, that makes the front of the ship go this way. Which is why we keep, as you can see from this king on the helm, we keep adjusting ever so slightly right of center. And that's why we're not going due west. We are going just slightly to the right of due west. Math! Made a Necrodancer animation for a Secret Santa and went back to working on my animation project. Oh yeah, I saw on Instagram, right? You made some horse people, right? Was that related to that? Lino cut, that's what it's called. Since it's literally just sailing, I bet they made sure to make it accurate and realistic. This is the most accurate sailing simulator that exists for this type of ship. There's obviously a bunch for like yachts and stuff. I don't care about yachts. I want my sails. My big sails and my wooden boats. Because those are what I sail in real life, right? Like those are the ones that I have worked on and that I understand how to sail. I don't really have any particular affinity for ships that are not this. Oh, the storm is leaving. I still can't see the sky though, which means now the sun is over there. We've wasted an entire day of navigation. What do I want to do with this fish? I want to catch more fish, because otherwise, well, let's catch some more fish, because it's not worth just smoking this one single fish. That's a lot of firewood. I would like 4 fish. That'd be great. Oh, look at that. When it's not storming, I could catch some fish. Also, me yanking this fishing pole up into the air is not just me trying to give you nausea. I'm yanking on the fish. Yanking and reeling both have to happen. Hello, fish! Come join us. Boink. Hey, he let me keep my hook. How generous. So hopefully the sky clears by tonight and we can actually get a reading of where we are. Maybe someday I can do a stream where I teach you how to use sailing tools for real. Teach you how to use a quadrant or a sextant. Sextant is kind of more useful. It also requires more information. Oh, it's nice to have the water be a little more chill. Boink. Yeah, I have no recollection of how far we are in this journey. We could still be like days away from Gold Rock City. I mean, I can almost guarantee that we're days away from Gold Rock City because even once you can see Gold Rock City, you're still like a day and a half away from it, as I recall. I might lose my hook on this one. This guy's being a little bit of a jerk. But yeah, so the last time I played this was October, I think, 9th. It said, and like the week after that, he took my hook. I went and sailed the Atlantic on a ship such as this. Don't mind the fact that I'm about to light that stove next to an entire stack of wooden crates. I'm sure that'll be fine. Why does it seem like the storm is getting worse again? Can we stop that? I still haven't, made my shackle bracelet, though. Let me take this. This is in the way. So you earn a bunch of stuff, right? Sailing. That's why sailors have specific tattoos. They have like sparrows and stuff. Because they all mean different things. On my most recent journey, I earned my shackle. Well, and technically I earned my lighthouse for sailing through the graveyard of the Atlantic. And so I have my shackle. I have like this gold engraved shackle now. And I've been meaning to turn it into a bracelet. Using like sailor knots, like weaving it like sailor knots. All my carrots are on the floor! But I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I should really do that. Is this game co-op? It's not, sadly. That would be a lot of fun though. Imagine all of chat just gets together and I captain an entire crew. That would be fun. That's why you need to eat for a whole crew? Exactly. Yeah, this game is still technically in, I mean, it's still beta, I guess. Why am I hungry again? Christ. Oh, you know, I put those fish in the oven. Or rather, in the smoker. And then did not light the smoker. It will do very little if I don't light it. I don't have a single open box. Oh, thank you. I was gonna say, I don't have a single open box of wood, seriously? Alright. I'm only gonna do 2 logs, I think. It might cook too fast otherwise. And then they will be burned and taste bad. And nobody wants that of our friendly fish that have just sacrificed themselves to the cause. You'd have to micromanage me to hell, dude. Javiel, your job could be making sure that the carrots don't slide off of the off of the rack. We've leaned fairly far toward northwest. That's fine. I would so much rather be going southwest, as in it's fine if we go too far northwest and then have to turn south. It's less fine if we go too far southwest and then have to turn north. So... I'll put the king here. Oh my god, why is it still raining? I can't see the stars! Also, I need to readjust this. But you are absolutely right. This is way too big a ship for people to realistically be able to pilot themselves. This is a two-masted brig. So that should take a crew of, you know, you could probably get by with 15 people. You could get by with less, but... When does the Kraken show up? You know, you say that. There are some stars. I don't see the North Star right now, which is the one I need. Thankfully, we can take a measurement with the quadrant at any point during the night, so... Although, actually... It is clearing up a little bit. Ugh, not enough still. But yeah, you say when does the Kraken show up jokingly, but I've seen some weird stuff out here. The dev does have, like, phenomena. I don't know if there's a Kraken, but I have definitely seen creepy, like, light tendril things walking on the water. Didn't like that. That was not fun. Alright, we're getting some stars. Let me find my quadrant. Also, let me check my fish. They shouldn't be anywhere near done, but no. This is my quadrant, this is my quadrant. Okay. Where is the North Star? I can't see anything. It's so dark. It's probably not very dark for you, because I have a filter on stream that helps you see. I can't see anything. Look north. Thanks. Fair. I think that this is going to end up being the constellation that we're looking for. I think. I can't quite... Doesn't... I can't see! There's just enough clouds. But no, this should be right. This should be correct. Okay. So the North Star, there's this little, like hook-looking thing. I don't know if you can tell that that's what it is. But actually, the North Star is this one. So you line it up with the North Star, you turn it sideways. We're at like 32-ish. We should take a reading from both of them. Oh my Christ, I can't see. Where's my map? Okay. 32, yeah. So in between 31 and 32. That's that seems correct. You can see on the right-hand side, 31, the line is underneath Dragon Cliffs, right? And then 32, the line is above Dragon Cliffs. We were reading at 32-ish, so we're a little bit north of Gold Rock City on the horizontal, which is fine, and that's expected because we were, in fact, going northish. We are going northwest, as you can see. So, let's turn a little bit harder to the west and actually just be going west. What century would this be? 17th, 18th? I'm gonna say, like... Well, it's hard to say because... I would say probably like early... late 1700s, early 1800s. I would say. It could be as early as like 15s. They were perfectly fine on ships at that point. Okay, I really need to readjust my sails, and I can't see anything! I don't, at this point, want to go to sleep while my sails are unbalanced like this. Where is my telltale? I think I put it down by the 4, I guess. Okay. So the problem, again, whoops, that we're having is that the back of the ship is being pushed a little bit harder than the front, which is turning the bow to the right, which is north. We could fix that now that it's not storming, by adding additional pressure to the front. Wrong, winch. Incorrect. Okay. So if we do that, we should now be able to more accurately hold a straight line. Okay. Can I see? Yes. Okay. Yes, this is our constellation. Yes, we can now accurately see it. Uh-oh. Where did I... Chat, you remember where I dropped my quadrant? It's so dark. Did I put it in the fish room? I did. Okay. Jeez. No, not this one. This one. Give me more firewood, please. I don't want my fish to spoil. Alright, give me my quadrant. Give me this. Give me this, and we'll take an actual nice... Oh, there's clouds! Why are there clouds? Why do there have to be clouds, like, right there? Alright, my quadrant is in the fish room, in case I lose it again. We're still getting a little bit of pull on the back there. We'll go a little bit harder on the front, actually set a square. So the helm is correcting itself, you can see. Still correcting ourselves a little bit more northward than I would like. Please stop that. This winch is now under tension from the wind, so it takes a lot longer to spin. Could be like a little more aggressive with this, let's be real. The back one can stay where it is, that's fine. Okay, that's maybe a little much though. See, now I've overcompensated. Okay, hold on. I have overcompensated. Is there a whale next to me? What am I hearing? I don't like it. Ride a boat is perfect. So now you can see we're like dead due west. Which is great. That's what I want. Now what is this noise? There are whales. Like they exist. But it could have just been a whale. Yeah, okay, great. We get a nice, precise measurement from the North Star. What the heck was that? Stop, stop, stop. What is it? If you're whales, please speak now, or forever hold your pee. I am afeared. Okay, well in the midst of that I didn't pay attention to my reading. Perfect. Yeah, closer to 31 now. Fish! Stop using all my... I don't like the noises. I don't want the noises, okay? Alright, we're gonna just throw a bunch of wood in there, it'll be fine. I can't see! Okay! It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. We're gonna go sleep. I need to sleep at some point. There are a ton of boats to choose from, actually. There are 6 that you know about. If you sail off the beaten path, or if you follow clues from some of the, like, notices posted in some of the towns, they will give you coordinates without a map, and there, it turns out, are more ships there. There is an absolutely gigundo ship that I still have not found. I know it's out there, but I want it because it's a clipper. My favorite kind of ship. We're gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna wake up and check my heading and my fish. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, here's the wheel. Okay. How are we leaning here? Essentially west. The wind must have shifted a little bit. That's fine. We can navigate with more panache during the day. Hey, our tuna is smoked. Smoked and tasty. Where are we going to? We're going to Gold Rock City. Give me tuna. I will eat both of them. Delicious. So tasty. Yes, we are going to Gold Rock City on the left. We have come from Dragon Cliffs on the right. Could not tell you how far we are because I have not been allowed to take a reading during the day for like 6 years. And I need the daytime reading in order to... I'm gonna let it drift like that. In order to actually figure out our north to south. Their actual ship types? Yes, this game is actually very accurate. But no, I want that clipper. So bad. Clippers are like super cool. They're gigundo ships. Oh god, why am I in water? Hello? Okay, it's fine. Probably. Probably. Hello? Please drain. Why is my ship not draining? Drain the water. Hate this for me. Okay, okay, we're fine. I'm gonna trust the scuppers to get that water out of here. We're okay. Where's the wind coming from? From a very lovely direction. You'll love to see it. And now we're going a little bit southwest, which is good. We corrected during the night for our northwest trajectory. Ahem! Please drain! Okay, it's a clear day! Alright, you know what? It's a clear day. Let's just haul for a bit, you know? Let's just actually get going. We're going west. That's fine. I'm not gonna throw the tops up yet. Oh, look at how swollen that is! The wind is like perfect. Oh, it's daytime. Things are happening. I should check my fish! Don't burn fish, please! Guys, you take forever. That tuna was like already smoked. And these guys are still raw. I'm gonna take every piece of firewood I possess. Did someone say fish? Hi, Dragon Sage. My ship is not draining, and I hate that. I feel like maybe we damaged the ship when we ran into that little boat. I didn't see it coming. It was in the middle of a storm, and it was all busted. How is the jib? Jib is fine. Jib is in a lovely position. And we're going due west. As anticipated. I don't like how much water is down there. Oh, by the way, we can go up here. Whee! We can climb the Ratlins. But it don't do us much good, except for to see what this telltale is saying. Because really, our vision isn't much better up here than it is down on the deck. Also, I don't break my leg when I fall, so that's cool. Ha! Just like in real life, you know. Pop down from the from up above and you're fine. There are seagulls right now, which means that there are lots of fish. I'm gonna go fishing. When it gets a little brighter during the day, we can clean up the ship and that'll be relaxing. It's just a relaxing game, you know? But anyway, I don't think I finished my story from earlier, which was to say that I have my shackle now. Sorry for all the, like, work-worthy jerking the camera around here. I have my shackle. I want to do, like, a bracelet of sailor's knots, right? But I'm trying to find a material that I can just wear all the time. Like, I can wear in the shower and everything. Fish, why did you take my hook? I just put that on there. I don't know enough about jewelry making, you know? But also, I don't just want to use, like, sailing line. Because that's, like, pretty coarse, right? And then I would have to, just like with sailing line, I would have to tar it. I probably don't want to be wearing a tarred bracelet, even though I love the smell. It's called a fish hook. Alright, I imagine that we're going in the right direction. I have my sails balanced. Unless the wind changed, I feel pretty good about it. So I'm just gonna keep sailing. We're not gonna check our navigation just yet. We need to check at noon. Sorry about the camera. I have to do it this way in order to catch the fish without breaking my rod. And that's the same, like, as in real life. Like, you need to take the reading at noon. And that's why we have a chronometer downstairs on the main deck. And I will show you how to use it when it's noon. Because I can't imagine that it's going to turn back into a storm before then. Like, look at the sky. It's clear everywhere you look. Thank you, fish, for your sacrifice. I might make some soup. Yep, okay. That one used my hook. I was gonna fish until I used up my hook. I still have water in my boat. That's disconcerting. Hey, this guy's smoked. Get out of there before you burn. Just... I don't... Ah! Okay, there. I got him out of my hand. I just want to grab this other one before he... I mean, I could eat this guy. I don't need to save all of them. Just eat it, dude. But what if I go over the top of my bar? Then it's a waste. I'm just gonna throw these guys on here to help them not spoil. But specifically, I guess I want to throw the tuna because they smoke faster. I think these shimmertail guys are soup fish. They take too many resources, too much wood to smoke. Okay, are you ready for this table to just explode the moment that I do this? It's terrifying. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Usually everything on that table goes soaring the moment that I do something. The wind shifted a bit, so we shall shift with it. Nope. We've jibed. So my front sail needs a little bit of attention. No, I'm like a ninja, man. I just slice this, it comes out in perfect sashimi. Alright, I'm gonna make some soup. We're gonna throw in some fish. And some fish. And also some fish. Could I interest you in some fish? This entire carrot, which I have been saving for exactly this purpose. These guys didn't quite get to smoke, that's sad. Am I out of... I'm out of wood. Well, that sucks. So this is worthless right now. I'll just get this going a little bit. How is my heading? Better. I would love for that jib to jive backwards. So it goes back to the other side, but... I take it your ship is a brig. It is a brig. Brig is baby. Brigs are the best ships, because they are the ships I learned to sail on. You can't dismantle the crate for firewood. So actually, the dev was talking about how he does want to do that. I do not currently believe that you can. No, you cannot. Yeah. I know that he wanted to implement that, and he did just do an update, so... Okay, Mr. Blue Shivertail, you're just gonna, like, chill there. Just set my smoked fish on the ground for a second, it's alright. Alright, we should just basically have the wind at our backs here, and we might truly be able to get going. We're gonna need to go a little bit south at some point. Almost noon. Like 10:20. Yeah, the wind's not quite at our backs, but it's pretty darn close. I'll give this a little bit more space since we're not gonna take it back across. Sailing a little close on the jib, but that's okay. How'd you learn to sail on a brig? Doesn't seem like a ship type one can just buy. Certainly not. No, I do not possess a brig. That would be something. But starting in middle school, I started volunteering on old ships that are used now as, like, educational things, like museums. And some of them still sail as, like, living museums. And I have done it ever since. That's where I was in October. I went and helped out some friends of an old ship, one of the first ones that I met, the Denny. I helped them sail down the Atlantic a bit. Okay, okay. It's 11, so we need to start getting ready with our devices here. Which means I need to calibrate this. I'm making like little minute adjustments. Oopsie. Didn't mean to drop it. Okay. What time is it? 11:30. I mean, technically we don't need to do the sun compass thing because we took the quadrant reading and we're all right. I'll explain what I'm looking for here in a second. For now, oh god. Nope, too far. Too far. There. Okay. Okay. Almost. Saw a ship like that in Williamsburg. It didn't go out when visitors were on it, though. Yeah, sometimes you can get on and... Okay, so we should just be passing 0 here. Oh boy. That looks like 1. Negative 1-ish. I'll explain all this in a second. For now, this is my only chance during the day to do this. So I need to just, like, do it. I don't necessarily love 30. That's alright, though. Okay, okay. So, negative 1-ish. Oh, so we're almost there. We're almost there. I just took a reading that we were at approximately negative 1, approximately 30.5. So we should be, like, basically just where my cursor is, the little white dot. Which would be great. And we're heading just a little bit southwest. I'm gonna adjust that just a little bit. Which means I'll have to adjust the sails just a little bit. But yeah, no, I love me my boats. I have ever since I was like 12. And I have... Oh, I need to sleep. Might take a little nappy. And I have continued to work on them since I was like 12. Better. Great. Okay, we're gonna take a quick little nap. Hey, my ship finally drained. Just enough sleep to get me to nighttime, when I can sleep with greater success. Can you stop sleeping? Hey, wake up. Wake up! I don't sleep this long. Help! Hey! I want to be able to sleep during the night. Don't you sleep through the entire day? Oh no. I need to correct course. Let me see. Oh, I am dead asleep. It's evening. Thank you very much. I possibly spent a whole day. Well, alright. That's not the worst course. A little more southwest than I wanted it to be, but you know. So probably tomorrow morning we should start looking for land. Did that actually show up on screen, Shaville? Or did I fail again? Let's see. Yes, it worked. Yay! It worked for once. It showed the wrong Mars, though. So yeah, probably tomorrow morning we can start. Actually, like, we should keep an eye on the horizon. Gold Rock City is pretty easy to see. it's like a giant protrusion. But we should start keeping an eye at that point. We'll take a quadrant reading tonight. Make sure we're not too close to 30. But anyway, these devices that I was using earlier, I know it's now like really dark and hard to see. And the fact that there's no sunlight means that this is basically worthless. But the shadow cast by this device at a specific time of day will allow you to adjust the arrow a little bit, and that will give you your latitude. You can see it's currently pointed to like 31-ish because that was the last point I adjusted it to, and 31 is approximately correct. This is a sun compass. This thing on the table, which is called a chrono compass, that's what it's called. That's not real. That's an in-game device. This sun compass is real. This is like an actual thing. So is the quadrant. And it's not doing anything right now because the sun's down. But the sun shines through this pointy thing that's currently pointed south, and it casts a shadow on the compass. And the line that the tip of that shadow intersects with can tell you your latitude. And then the quadrant. The quadrant requires a little bit more knowledge. Like in real life, you can't just, you know, point at a star and flip it and see what it is. You have to know a little bit more information than that, but for simplicity's sake, yeah, you point it at a star and you flip it. So I've adjusted this so that essentially Gold Rock City should be like here. Well, more like here. When we eventually get to see it. And I would like to get there today, but we'll take a reading. Today as in like in real life, today on stream. But we'll take a reading. I mean, I guess actually I could take one now. The stars are visible. Did I leave my quadrant in here? Somewhere? That's a chip log. All of my carrots are on the floor. My soup! I forgot about my soup. I should be cooking my fish soup. There's so much to do. I didn't even clean up my ship. I didn't sweep it today. Where's my quadrant? I'm just fumbling across the floor for it. And carrot, yeah. Everything's a mess. Where is my quadrant? That's a spyglass, and I don't know why it's there. Fine, I'll give in. I do have a lamp. There we go. No, okay, get on the floor. I try not to use the lamp because it takes lamp oil, which is a resource that I don't want to have to stock up on very often. Where's my North Star? Here. Oh, this is so much clearer tonight. That's wonderful. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's like right between 30 and 31, leaning 30. So that's not a bad place to be. You can see 30 and 31 leaning 30 means we're going to come up just a little bit south of Gold Rock City. Probably into one of those little islands first. Like, those are what we'll be able to see or be closer to first. How's my heading? Seems like we're still... The tiller is kind of stuck. Yeah, I do want to be west, leaning northwest, so that's good to me. Let's go to sleep. Chris, if you're actually interested in the ships, the first ship that I primarily learned to sail on, the brig, is called the Brig Niagara, or the flagship Niagara. If you would like to look at pictures. He's currently getting a $5 million restoration because she was getting kind of old. which is fair. She fought a naval battle in 1812, and it's the same ship. Or rather, it has pieces of the same ship. Kind of a Ship of Theseus kind of situation. Let me check my heading and then we'll go back to sleep. How's my Zoop? Zoop is complete. Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay, hold on. I gotta... Oh no! Oh no! Okay, okay. Delish! It's actually really easy to spill soup in this game. Is kind of what was happening. I'd like just a smidge more... just a smidge more west. That's gonna correct itself a little bit. Back into west leaning northwest. But for a little while it should tip us just a little bit. Oh, it quenches everything. Yeah, because it's food and water. We're gonna earn some money over here, okay? They have a completely different currency. Can we not have my ship fill with water, please? This makes me uncomfortable. Ooh, the wind has shifted. Alright, we're still holding course, though. That's good. But what is this wind, though? Hold on. Ew, gross, gross! Gross! Ideally, though, the fact that the wind shifted means that we are getting close. Because... you know, the islands and all of that stuff should cause changes in currents and all of that sort of stuff as you get closer. During the day, as we approach, I would like to use probably the Spanker, one of the best sails. It's becoming morning already. Perfect timing. I might take just a 2-minute nappy. See you later, Chris. It was nice to see ya. Yeah, Spanker, right? Because it's on the butt of the boat. Alright, so now we should be keeping an eye out for Gold Rock City. May still take a day or more to get there, but we should be watching. And now that I can see a little bit, it's not that windy. Let's just zoom. Hey, you wanna just zoom? We've been taking it kind of chill here. But I say we just go for it. Brigs are notoriously ass at going upwind, which is why I'm trying to be so careful of our heading. Alright. Let's do it! That Spanker is like already perfectly placed. That's gonna cause quite the lean. I'm not entirely sure that I want to put the tops up. Because, yeah, so you can see the ship is tilting. That's called listing, right? Which is fine. Like... or it's healing, you know? And as they say, if you're not healing, you're not hauling, which means you're not going very fast if your ship isn't tilting. But the topsails up there, you can see it still furled, like right here. Those obviously put a lot of pressure top heavy on the ship, which means it's going to tilt or heel a lot harder. And since we're already leaning, don't necessarily want to do that. Don't want to tip us over. Would love to take another reading. Should be going... Yeah, I'd like to be going more south at this point. Like, basically due west, but just like the tiniest sliver of south would be great. This is so relaxing. How do you know when you have scurvy? Your health bar turns green, actually. You might have been joking, but you can actually get scurvy. That's why I have oranges down below. Oh, whoops. Alright, that's fine. That's fine for now. Give me my fish that I just left sitting on the ground. Better. Better. We're just ever so slightly leaning north, which is not what I want. So yeah, someday we could make the journey. I'll show you on the map again. We could make the journey, if we're in Gold Rock City, up to Astron, the very tippy top. We'd be going from 31 to 40, which is a massive, massive journey. The trip from Astron to Happy Bay took like a week and a half, I think, of in-game time, which is still, you know, multiple days of playtime. But aside from trading gold, the only reason to go up there is because once upon a time I had a very good spyglass from up there. They make the best in the world. And definitely did not drop it off of the side of the ship in the middle of a storm. So we could go back there and buy a really nice spyglass. What is luffing here? Ew, what is this jib doing? Excuse me. Gross. Please sort yourself out. Thank you. Alright, I'll take another reading. What time is it? Like 8:45? Or I'm sorry, 7:45? Alright, now, chat, I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna stand up and go get a drink while we're just sailing. The wind should not be that heavy that we should tip, so I will be right back. Okay, okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. You'll love to see it. Another way, I believe, if I remember correctly, oopsie, that we can tell we're getting close to Gold Rock City is the water will change color. And we're not quite to that point yet, so it might be a little further than perhaps we want it to be, but I don't mind this wind. It's chilled a little bit, so let's throw up the tops as well. We are full sail. Is Watercraft's gold? What would make you say that? I want to be going northwest. Yo, stop. Like, we were correcting from 30, but not by that much. Bruh. There. Thank you. Chill. If we keep correcting too far north, it's because the spanker is too set. Oh, now I want you to correct to the north and you won't. How dare you. So now we just chillin' and vibin'. What's anybody gonna do this week that sounds fun? Sorry. I'm still sick. No, go away, go away. No dying. Oh, hey, we finally played Blueprints, by the way. I know that I talked about it a little bit in my game review, but we did end up finishing it. And it did end up succumbing to the same feeling that I suspected that it might, if you read my little review thingy. Have you played, Cheville, have you played Automata? Or Automata, depending on how you want to say it. Alright. You got anything going on out here? Land masses are harder to see than you would expect. I don't see anything right now. Which is fine. Look at this beautiful shippy. The wind has changed again. Cool beans. I just got everything set up. I mean, I'm not going to complain. This wind is much more favorable for going really fast, which is what a brig is good at. Brigs are among the fastest ships downwind, which makes them extraordinarily handsome. So, have you played the original Nier? Because we weren't sure whether... Whoopsie, wrong thing, wrong thing. We weren't sure whether we should play Replicant. You know? Ignore the fact that the sail is kind of clipping into the thing a little bit there. And I can let this out a little bit. No, this is... yeah, we should let this out. We should let this out. Ugh. What side is this blowing from? Oh, I guess it is blowing from that side. Isn't it? This is just gonna keep flapping back and forth. Yeah, no matter what. It's kind of gross. Alright, fine. This is why brigs are wonderful downwind, because the squares can make up for all of this faffing about. Alright. Good. This guy got sorted. What is that noise? Alright, we should get ready to sun compass once again. We'll do something a little bit different this time. You don't have to line it up south. I just do. So you can see we are at 31 now. The very, very tippy top of the shadow here is passing across 31. 31 latitude is what we want to be at. Right when this crosses the center line, it will be noon. And we can use that plus the chronometer as a different way to figure out longitude. Oh man, yeah, so I know exactly what you mean about the fetch quest garbage. For sure. Almost ready to cross. I'm gonna move toward the chronometer so that I can look right away. Almost. There we go. It is currently 11... Would you call that 11:54? So every 4 minutes is 1 degree of longitude. Before noon is minus, after noon is plus. So we're at like 1.5-ish. Haven't made too much progress since the last time we checked. We might still have a few days out here in the ocean. The wind is nice, like look at these nice sails. Perfectly downwind, which is lovely. But I don't think we're gonna get there today. In real life, sadly. The water has not changed yet. And once you see Gold Rock, it's still like quite a fair distance. Like I said, like a day and a half at least between seeing it and actually being able to get there. But we made big progress. And it's nice to know that next time, hopefully, unless it reshuffles the wind, we'll be nice and straight downwind. Thank you for indulging me, everybody, while I play this game. I know it's not especially interesting to watch, but it brings me great comfort. Does it really have more? I'm trying to think of what the endings were. Yeah, I can remember at least 3. So we'll probably check out that there's 4. I had no idea it had more endings. Because we didn't play it because we had already played the original Nier, you know? And it's like, okay, what's the point? Except that I think in Replicant, instead of her dad, you're her brother or something. But like everything is the same otherwise. But if it has more endings... Thank you, Chevial. That's nice to hear. I mean, you can see probably why I thought maybe like reading Reddit or something would be appealing for this, because people are just gonna be watching me stand here like this, but I don't know, this is just, it's so relaxing to me. I already miss being on the boats. I miss being on Denny, and I was there, you know, 2 months ago or whatever. I guess it's 3 months now, but I'm hoping I have some friends who occasionally make longer passages, and I'm hoping to figure out a way to still get my work done. Like, obviously there's no data in the middle of the ocean, But I'm trying to figure out a way to have, like, satellite. Because I can't leave my job for that long. The time that I was gone on Denny was, like, the absolute max that I could reasonably be gone. And everybody's like, oh, well, just take vacation time for your job. I run my own business. If I'm not working, my business is not functioning. So if my business is not functioning, then clients are going to need to find someone else to do the work. And if they find someone else to do the work, there's no reason for them to come back to me. Right? So I really can't leave my work for that long. So I could hire one of the interns that I've had in the past, which I might do. Otherwise, I just really, really want to figure out a way to do satellite. Because if I can, then I can actually help my friends to do their longer voyages, which, I mean, then you're talking like a month plus, right? And I really want to do that. I really just want to be on a boat for a month plus, working and being a topman. I don't know why nobody... Sorry. I don't know why nobody would want to be a topman. That boggles my mind. Like, why would you not want to be up here? Why would you not want to be climbing out onto these yardarms and moving sails and stuff? That's so cool! So basically, I love my job when I'm on boats. And I want to keep doing it, but I don't have enough time away from work. So if I can figure out how to do that, I will, obviously. And you might not see me for like a month and a half. Again, I know that I left basically for a month during Christmas. And that would be lovely. And if that happened, conveniently, I suppose, well, we would miss Treaksmas. Because any long passage like that, like my friends do, any of the ones that the people I know from the sailing community would actually need help with, would be Atlantic crossings. And you do Atlantic crossings in the winter because that's when the trade winds are going across the Atlantic in that direction. So we would miss Treaksmas because I can almost guarantee that I would have to be gone for the majority of December. Which is alright, you know, we could do Treaksmas some other time. We could do it before I leave or afterward. But maybe that's true, Shaviel. But we'll see. My next goal is to just try to find a way to make that work so that I could be gone. And the cool thing is, Treekster! Oh, that's adorable. I love that. So yeah, I really want to do that. I'm trying to find a way to do that. And we'll see. The cool thing about if I did an Atlantic crossing is that not only would I earn... Well, it depends. You could earn a lot of things. Atlantic crossing by itself is something for ship community. Crossing the equator is another thing. And for me, that would also very easily be my Sparrow, which is for sailing 5,000 nautical miles. And I would not anywhere close need the entire voyage in order to hit 5,000. I already have a lot of nautical miles. So... But it would push me over the edge, and then I could have my Sparrow. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. Like, actually finally getting all of the little things, like the compass and everything that I've earned. And then just continuing to expand it as I earn more. You can have a bird. You can have a bird tattoo. If you so choose. Yes, the anchor, exactly. I want to say that crossing the equator... Is crossing the equator the turtle? The shellback? Or is that the mermaid? Crossing equator. Sailing. Yes, shellbacks. Well, it's shellback and King Neptune. So... But you have to get... like, you have to have the water thrown on you in order for it to count when you cross the equator. Yeah. Okay, it's both. I see. So, I knew that you get a turtle if you cross the equator. And I couldn't remember what Neptune was, or like the mermaid. Turns out it's either one. So I would get a turtle. But yeah, you got all sorts of tattoos you can earn for sailing. There is no need for me. Oh, the wind has changed again. Ooh, that's gross. Gross. There's no need for me to get hold fast on my knuckles. I think that's probably a little bit too far. But I've been thinking about it. I've collected so many sailing tattoos, I might as well actually get them, you know? Anyway, allow me to shut up and find somebody to raid here. I love the concept of hold fast. But I don't love having like a gang tattoo on my knuckles, you know? Wait, I just got here. Let's see who is streaming. Who's around? Coco. Yuho. Hypno. Why is everybody ended O? Oh, the water's looking quite golden. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it's extremely obviously golden. Right now we're just kind of at a sunset golden. We're getting there though. We're getting there. Let me toss you over to... I guess it's been like a long time since we raided Hypno because I was gone for like a month. Who is... Although I guess I should check to make sure he's still actually not quitting. Oh yeah, for sure. He's 5 hours into a 9-hour run. So we should be good there. Don't hit my boat! I could go and like pillage that for supplies, but I'm not gonna do that. Although the water is now actually it is actually turning gold. The gold of Gold Rock City. So say hi to Hypno when you get over there. We'll come back to sailing and actually get to Gold Rock City. I promise. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you. We're gonna be back on Thursday doing something. I'm still trying to find a speed game that I'm like really excited to learn. So if anybody has any suggestions, drop them in my Discord. Because I really want to speedrun something new, you know? But anyway, so say hi to Hypno. I will see you on Thursday. Have a wonderful day, everybody. And stay safe. Bye.